It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on Nick Chubb. He's coming off a great week, reaching triple digits in yards with a collection of touchdowns. It's the Browns and the Colts, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come into this one 0-6 on the year, and really it's sort of just been one thing. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here come the Colts to take over for the first time, and leading the way is a number 4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Shifts volume, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
First down, here's Thompson Robinson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, Thompson Robinson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On the option left, Richardson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. We look at this Browns defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. On fourth down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Jakeem Grant deep for Cleveland. This is taken at about the 14. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Broken tackle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Richardson off the play fake. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Richardson on 3rd and short. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Thompson Robinson here from the gun. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st and 10, Thompson Robinson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he's taken down inside the 30. Add this gain to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Thompson Robinson to throw on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Browns did a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a 1st down. Again, Thompson Robinson will look to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Thompson Robinson. And that is incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, That's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
They'll try to run with Strong. Calling no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. York able to send this one through, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after one. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense, but you know what else is happening too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes. Guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack them.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. First and 10, Thompson Robinson to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Thompson Robinson now. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown to this first half, a second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And once more, it's Thompson Robinson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. York able to send this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Richardson to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
3rd and long for Richardson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson now to throw. He's got Akins, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Sione Takitaki. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play that time for Cleveland. 66 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he...
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Colts pick it up. And now look at him go. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Matt Gay on for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. The scoop and scoop, always an exciting play in football. We witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This fielded right at the goal line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
And got his man, complete. Now he's loose again. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Thompson Robinson will sneak it. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Thompson Robinson now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. They'll try to run with Strong. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Going for it, Thompson Robinson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Richardson out of the shotgun. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. First down, here's Thompson Robinson. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, but I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On first down, Thompson Robinson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Second down, Thompson Robinson now. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play that time for Cleveland. 55 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Strong. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Pierre Strong. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. Down the numbers. There he goes. Now he's loose at the 40. Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
Second down, here's Richardson. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense, sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
There's Elijah Moore as he and the offense come out for another drive. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun, because let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
First and 10, Thompson Robinson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Pierre Strong, his second rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by York is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And the Colts getting ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far. Good second half. And you know, sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Anthony Walker up behind the line and finishing that play off. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. This pass left side to Downs. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he stopped for no gain. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Richardson. Now the throw on 3rd down. Knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Thompson Robinson going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Playing success in this game already. 2 touchdown catches, but that was a very dangerous throw. But you have to understand, with 2 catches already for touchdowns, they're going to try and force it to him at times as well.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by Gaines, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing. Thompson Robinson. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and 1. Here's Thompson Robinson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to go for it. Here's Thompson Robinson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2nd and 5.
At the Browns' 15-yard line.
Richardson now on 2nd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th. The Colts send out their new kicker for 2023, Matt Gay, for the field goal. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive this time. Back now in Indianapolis. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on second down, Thompson Robinson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 1st and 10, Thompson Robinson to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Forced out to his left. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Thompson Robinson now. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. First and 10, it's Richardson. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Colts on 3rd down. The struggle has been real. They have had ample opportunities. They've yet to cash one in. This is 3rd and 7. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Thompson Robinson will sneak it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Thompson Robinson will sneak it. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Third and goal, Thompson Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dorian Thompson-Robinson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Indy set to go on offense once more. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. And he he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah picks up his second sack of the afternoon. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah able to record his 5th sack of the season. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Sione Takitaki. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along?
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 51 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Thompson Robinson now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. And he's going to go down again. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into 4th. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Thompson Robinson throwing here. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Richardson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Second down, here's Richardson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Great use on the coverage defensively.
Third and long for Richardson. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yeah, Richardson yet again to the sideline and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to...
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point, and it is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because